Hi there, I'm Sharon.
I'm Barbara, and we're
Team Nutritive.
Hey there, I'm Helen.
Hi, I'm Janice. And we're Team Non-Nutritive. And we're the Sugar Moms.
We only accept the purest of all dancers. Our team includes sucrose, fructose, glucose, high fructose corn syrup, maltose, and honey.
Our team is made up of only the sweetest, of course. We have aspartame, sucralose, neotame, stevia, asulfame K, and saccharin. They've been scoring near perfect with the diabetic judges because they often don't affect blood glucose levels. Having a low glycemic index can make or break a performance.
This rivalry between nutritive and non-nutritive sweeteners is there for good reason. There's a pretty big difference between the two. Nutritive sweeteners are known as sugars or caloric sweeteners and contain energy in the form of carbohydrates. Non-nutritive sweeteners, on the other hand, are used as alternatives to nutritive sweeteners and contain few to no calories. They're much sweeter than natural sugars.
We didn't let the sugar alcohols, xylitol, erythritol, sorbitol, and maltol on the team. They are in all sorts of no sugar products, but they still affect the blood sugar levels and can cause some serious gastric symptoms. They might be nutritive, but they are almost as deceptive as the non-nutritive sweeteners.
The nutritive kids can be so mean to my sweet non-nutritive dancers. They like to call my dancers names like artificial.
The non-nutritive moms think their dancers are better than my nutritive dancers just because they're sweeter. What they don't tell people is that they have this weird aftertaste. The non-nutritive sweeteners are a real pain in the gut, literally. They're known to cause digestive problems.
Non-nutritive sweeteners also often cause significant increases in the sensitivity of sweetness sensors in the mouth and gastrointestinal tract. This can lead to a significantly increased absorption of regular sugar when it's consumed in conjunction with sweeteners. Non-nutritive sweeteners also have no nutritional value, which can lead to metabolic issues.
So today, the sweeteners are practicing a new routine, and nutritive sucrose has the lead. If you ask me, I think the choreographers made the wrong choice. My daughter, neotame, we call her Neo for short, is 7,000 to 13,000 times sweeter than sucrose. So I just don't understand why she's being put in the background. She's the only dancer who hasn't been signed to a brand yet. But, we're still waiting for her big break.
Now, another problem that can come up with these non-nutritive competitors is that there have been connections drawn between them and weight gain in youth. This is most likely due to the disconnect that occurs between the sensation of sweetness and caloric intake, leading to an increase in appetite that causes increased food consumption and weight gain.
Obviously, sucrose has the lead because she's just better. The nutritive sweeteners are just scared of a little competition. I always say, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. And the non-nutritive sweeteners really can't handle the heat. They start to become unstable when out of their optimal temperature zone. So they can't even be used in baking. No versatility.
I don't mean to brag, but my daughter Stevia is by far the most successful dancer. Not only has she been signed onto 3 companies, including Truvia, Purevia, and Sun Crystals, she has also started her own company. It's called Stevia, of course, because I want everyone to know how successful my little sweetie is. I mean, she's only 200 to 300 times sweeter than sucrose.
The non-nutritive dancers think they're all that and like to brag about stevia and sucralose constantly, but I think they need to prepare for their upcoming sucra loss. My nutritive dancers are going to score points because they're so much healthier. We've never had any dancers banned before, but the non-nutritive team keeps having their dancers disqualified for health risks. I mean, cyclamate was banned by the FDA for causing cancer in rats, and the verdict is still out on some of the other dancers as well.
Sharon and Barbara always attack my kids, saying they cause cancer and digestive problems. But the nutritive kids are high in calories and cause diabetes. My kids help with weight control because you don't need to use as much to get the same sweetness, making them low calorie. I guess that's why the choreographer gives them less airtime. They just outshine the other kids, but that's not their fault.
The non-nutritive sweeteners are heartless animal haters who cannot be trusted. One of my biggest problems with non-nutritive sweeteners is that they don't like dogs. In fact, they're toxic to them. Who does that?
So much animosity between the nutritive and non-nutritive teams. Well, we'll see you next week on Sugar Moms.